beverages. Natural Cool, Spiceland Mall Grandans. Cool clothes for cool people. The Computer Store Grenada Limited, Spiceland Mall Grandans. The Gamers Paradise with headsets by Razer, Conair, JBL, Sony, Astro, Logitech and more. And Island Catering, without a doubt, the best food and catering service on the island. Gittins Pharmacare, the pharmacy that cares. Halifax Street, St. George's. Affordable access to care, a wide range of prescription drugs, medical supplies, health and beauty items, diabetic testing supplies, immune system support products, vitamins, supplements, and lots more. Visit us today or call 440-2165. Ask about or call in prescriptions, discounted items, and special delivery requests. Gittins Pharmacare. Care, convenience, expertise. We've got it all.
Good morning, Grenada, and welcome to Greenz Music to the World. Featuring 100% Grenadian music, artists, and others involved in the music industry, here at home and abroad. Thanks for tuning in, as usual. We want to give a big thanks to all of our sponsors. You just heard who they were. And of course, you know, we can't do it without them, so we got to give support where support is due. If those to support us, we'd like you to support them too. Remember, you can tune into TV, GBN TV, Classic Radio, Hot FM, www.gbn.gd, and of course, the GBN Facebook page and YouTube channel. I want to thank the big man, JC, Joseph Cador. Yeah, the hype man himself. I want to thank him for taking us up until this time. And we always appreciate Joe here at the station. Well, as you've heard, St. Mark is in the house. Yeah. The smallest parish with the biggest amount of talent. Amazing. As you can see, we got the man, Brother B. Brother B, say something.
Blessings, and thanks for having me, you know.
Yeah,
well, to the listeners, to the viewers, because I know you have viewers as well. Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, that voice, man, that big booming voice, boy.
Yes,
every
man.
time, huh?
Yeah, man.
You know, Brother B, I call you the gentle giant. The gentle giant, man. Yeah, that's your name, man, for me.
Man. Thanks,
yeah.
Man, thanks. Come on.
Yeah, you know, I want to thank all those who come up to me from time to time and say how much they enjoy the program. It's really a blessing to do something that you enjoy and other people enjoy too. So that's always just very cool. There's a young man called Jerry Williams, met me at the, I think, Home Pride Bakery in Wester Hall. Mentioned to me, boss, you got to know about Dylan Dilly. You ever heard of him?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Dilly, big up yourself, Dilly.
Yeah, man, Diamond Dilly.
Yeah, man.
He was part of that whole TV series.
Yeah,
TV series, Making of the Band.
Yes.
And to me, you gotta he's from Carriacou originally.
Yes.
And he mentioned to me that, you know, you gotta find out about him and share him with Grenada sometime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dilly, big up yourself, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I want to just, you know, also just hail up some of the veterans in the music business here in Grenada. People like, you know, I've seen him from time to time, Jerry Seals. So I'm a couple of nights ago, he told me, listen, big up Jerry Seals, Curtis Bumpy St. Bernard, Rastakari, Dr. Dix, Champy Evans, Selwyn Kung Fu Pitt, as well as his brother, Sabina Pitt, out in the US of A. So yeah, some of the veterans. Good morning, Mrs. Odette Campbell. She is, of course, the general manager of GBN. And yes, Mrs. Campbell, please share the link as you always do. In the back, the country rock rhythm, beautiful rhythm. And of course, the man, Brother B, is going to be doing something on it for us a little later on. In the studio, we also have another man from St. Mark. He's kind of in the wings, waiting to come a little later on. And of course, his name is Rashid Cryave Julian, a little later on. So before we start talking to our guests officially, I just want to recognize somebody who has been in the music industry here in Grenada and has given a lot. And he's struggling, fighting with some health issues these days. And I just want to take time out to recognize him. And of course, his name is a childhood friend of mine, a buddy of mine, played music together, done a lot of stuff together. And his name is Edwin Thompson, better known as the Eggies in the Calypso world. And Eggies, man, just hang in there, and to your family, and to he's been battling the battle for a little while now. But I just want to take time out to recognize him as somebody who really did a lot for the art form here in Grenada. And I want to start things off with a song he sang many years ago. When there was that Treasury fire, I think it was in April of 1990, and he did a song called The Fire. So we're going to start things off just bigging up Eggies, and we're going to play that song by him to start things off.
Jam, right? All right. So I want to see you jamming, okay? Oh, the treasury burning and people they balling murder. Who set the fire? Yeah, oh, give them a beating. One with such a thing, brother. Who light the fire? When the buildings start to blaze, all the masses was amazed. They tried to tell the fire brigade, but they couldn't make the grade. They had to call on civilians to ready lend a hand. All the documents burning and nobody going in. Oh, the treasury burning and people they balling murder. Who set the fire? She said, yeah, go give them a meeting. But doing such a thing, brother. Who light that fire? Wicked. Treasury burning and people they balling murder. Who set the fire? She said, yeah, go give them a beating. But doing such a thing, brother. Who light the fire? Was two khaki police that used to guard the treasury. Now the whole damn place burned down. Man, they turned their station. Well, I noticed recently things start getting funny. Documents start getting hot. So is there the fire start? Lord, the treasury burning and people they balling murder. Who set the fire? She said, yeah, go give them a meeting. For doing such a thing, brother. Who light that fire? Wicked. She said, yeah, go give them a meeting. But doing such a thing, brother. Who light that fire? Well, I hear that fella say that he hope he get it paid. But we had a strange feeling that is born in the building. If you had reached there earlier, you would have a computer. Oh, the treasury burning and got me there balling murder. Eh? Where is the rock? Lord, all we money burning and people they balling murder. Who set the fire? Wicked again. Treasury burning and people they balling murder. Who set the fire? We said cheer, go give them a beating for doing such a thing, brother. Who light the fire? Well, we had enough to say on that critical Friday. All your ball out sabotage, so they call the Scotland Yard. When they really checked the scene, they said it was no gasoline. The report really hit us hard. The fire was electrical. Oh, the treasury burning and people they balling murder. Who set the fire? The Lord. A little rain coming and people just running murder. Who light up? Wicked. The treasury burning and people they balling murder. Who set the fire? We said cheer, go give them a beating for doing such a thing, brother. Who set the fire?
I tell you, one thing about those of us who watch the video, Grenadians not afraid of anything except rain. We ain't afraid bullets, we ain't afraid nothing, but I look at rain falling and you see everybody scattering, Yeah, boy. Eggies, the man Eggies. Beautiful, real rhythm, and of course topical, right on topic there at the time. And the organ man, real good boy, real bubbling. Organ man was really bubbling at that keyboard there. And yeah, so just again, a real big up to Edwin Thompson, the Eggies. And like we say, we have some special people in the house. But before I turn to my guests, I just want to mention to everybody, those who, again, want to send music into this program or your comments or feedback, just send it to Greenz Music to the World all together. And of course, Greenz is spelled Greenz or Z. So Greenz Music to the World at gmail.com, and you can send your music there. Links to your music or MP3s and comments and what have you can go there. Well, neighbor, wake them up and tell them St. Mark's in the house. Yeah. Definitely. So yeah, wake them up and tell them St. Mark's in the house. So let's hear from you, Mr. Brother B. We're gonna hear that song, St. Mark's Day, that you did a little while back.
And before you go into
hold on, let me get you.
Okay, all right. Before you go in, I was saying before you get into it, speedy recovery, to the veteran. Yeah, you just mentioned it, I didn't even know about it. So speedy recovery, my brother, and hearing the song bubbling and just giving me memory back in the days, man. In the contribution that you have laid down, And if you're listening right now, man, speedy recovery, fight it,
Yeah,
enough love, man.
Yeah, give thanks, man. Yeah, so moving up to St. Mark. St. Mark Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Master.
And them follow me. And do my play. And them follow me. Never wake them up and tell them that St. Mark's Day. I want to wine in a girl. Never wake them up and tell them that St. Mark's Day. So me know you wine in a bumbo. I come in wine in a girl. Never wake them up and tell them that St. Mark's Day. know you wine and a bumbo. I come to wine and a girl. Never wake them up and tell them that send my face. And the wine and a bumbo, I come to wine. On Monday is the walkathon, and Tuesday cannot be wrong. Educational program, and people picking up stamp. On Wednesday is the quiz. Any question ask me please. What happened in the next day? Vampires up anyway. Never wake them up and tell them that send my face. Come to wine and a bumbo, I want to wine and a girl. Never wake them up and tell them that send my face. Come to wine and a bumbo, I come to wine and a girl. Never wake them up and tell them that send my face. Come to wine and a bumbo, I come to wine and a girl. Never wake them up and tell them that send my face. Wine and a bumbo, I come to. No reason to. Yes, the final day. Street fair, summer I say. Big get and calling day. Brother be yes, we ready. Big them up for this reason. Processing and yesterday. Them and they ain't got no brain. Yes, this session started. Never wake them up and tell them that send my face. I come to wine and a girl. Never wake them up and tell them that send my face. I come to wine and a girl. I come to wine and a girl. Never wake them up and tell them that send my face. I come to wine and a girl. I come to wine and a girl. Never wake them up and tell them that send my face. I come to wine and a girl. I want to start Sunday morning before the start again. We go in mountain catching. What if you just take it in? Before girl it just begin. Number boys coming down and they coming down brown. All kind of pain right around. The jubilee is not in.
Day is definitely here. Brother B, welcome to the studio, man.
Man, thanks again for having me. Thanks again for having me, man. Do appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. I, like I said before, I love that big, deep bass voice, man.
And do appreciate that, likewise.
Bringing the bottom voice. A couple of things, you know, Brother B. First of all, you know, how tall are you, man?
I'm 6'6".
6'6"?
6'6", yeah, the last time I checked, though, yeah.
Oh, like I said, the gentle giant is correct, boy.
Yeah.
You play basketball?
Yeah, I studied out, you know.
Started?
Well, I mean, as a youngster, though, you know, now, you know, I was just going and get a little, you know, you get a little warm up, you know, with the brothers, though. But, yeah, I used to play the basketball as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So that video we just watched, man, that's a real theme song for St. Mark. Of course, St. Mark, they used to be in April. Of course, I guess COVID would have made that impossible. Past couple of years, right? Not last year, right? No.
Yeah, well, no, last year they didn't have it, you know. We was under lockdown. It was under lockdown still, yeah.
So tell us about the theme song. I noticed I see the Veco in there. I see the mud mask in there. I see all kind of things. Shortney, etc. Tell us about the video.
You see, we have well, St. Mark's Day was created. Basically, everything that I'm saying in the song is what happened, especially in that last week of April, and everything that I would have showcased at that point in time is what we have to showcase within the culture of St. Mark's. On a whole, you know, I mean, you know, Greenz and a whole, though, you know, we put forward the jab, but you know, there is a lot of, you know, part of the culture that we have that, you know, I wouldn't say that we don't really push in it like that, though, because when you talk about the Veco, I think these things and them started and it just, you know what I mean? But I mean, we have the mud mask and everything that you would have seen there. So I'm saying the short knee and so forth, though. But the main one for we, though, you know, is Veco, because, you know, he was originating St. Mark's. So yeah. That is it, basically, you know. We just, you know, the song was created to showcase our what we have to offer, basically. Yeah.
I remember as a youth, not as a child, I used to be afraid of Veco boy. I used to come down and fight in town, boy. Lift up his back. I remember running. When Veco started to fight, I running and scared, boy.
You know, it's so funny, man. I was scared of Veco likewise. You know, I remember playing Veco one time and you know, them time they I have the water boots, though, because we were so young that we didn't get that opportunity to get the cloth. Yes. You know, so I'm in my water boots, though. But guess what, though, when I reach in the town, you know, and see the real and I saw the real ones coming down, and just man, I had to leave. I leave the road, man. I leave the band and kick out, man.
Boy, they would kill you with that water boots, man.
You know, so I must, you know, as kids, though, we want to, you know, because we know that's what's there. You know, we want to be a part of it. But I also was scared. That's what I'm saying, you know. But yeah. That's it, basically.
Yeah. But B, you've done a lot in your career. You've done a lot for Grenada. You've played all kinds of places. Tell us about some like your travels and say one of the most interesting places you played at.
Yeah.
One of the things you like the most and that kind of thing, you know?
Well, what I experienced, man. Which I'm also grateful, always grateful. Well, it is Toronto for me though, you know, because Toronto at that point in time came with a different energy, you know. London, however, you know, well, I wouldn't mention different countries and experience, but if we start, I don't think we'll have an end for that. But so I'll just keep, you know, those ones that, you know, hit really hard though. It was Toronto for me though, and I'm just grateful though. You know, I mean, I'm grateful for the support that the people, you know, noticed very early in my career, because as I came out, you know, I took off, you know, in 2007, coming out with Poke and you know, say, you know, well, the same one I ain't taking and so forth, making it to the semis. From that very point, you know, the support was just there, you know, and it was great. It never really stopped up to now, you know. I mean, this will be about 13 to 14 years, and the people always showing that, you know, appreciation. They're always giving that support. So with the experience and all what I've done though, I mean, normally, you know, I would love to, you know, step up here and say, yeah, the me thing, but you know, it all works with the fans, you know. I mean, I think there was that drive for me though on my journey, you know. So I think everything is due to them. Yeah, that's it really, man.
Yeah. Well, let's take another one of your songs, man. How about we hear, let's go back and come forward, you know?
Yeah.
So let's take Rhythm in My Head. Rhythm in My Head. Let's check it out.
Hey, Anjo. Oh, na na, na na, oh, na na, oh, na na, na na, oh, na na, na, oh, na na, na na, do it, na na, oh, na na, rhythm in my head, rhythm in my head, rhythm in my head, rhythm in my head. Tossing and turning, can't sleep. What I've been, the beat, yeah, the drums. How it is sweet now, alright. Yeah, me now, rhythm I'm thinking, to wind up on something. Y'all them bumper jumping, I want little something. Now it's fun. I cannot run, know that you know. Rhythm in my head, rhythm in my head, rhythm in my head, rhythm in my head. All I hear is come. 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 Feel the rhythm. Na-na, oh na-na, na-na, oh na-na, oh na-na, na-na, feel the rhythm. Na-na, oh na-na, na-na, hey na-na, oh na-na, na-na, rhythm in my head. I just don't know what I miss so. Just a simple note of an instrumental. Have me on the floor. Nah, they say me like thunder. And me they will oh yeah. That's why they don't say nah. Alright. They say they can stand me. And me they will jump me. But I don't think they know the rhythm in my head. Rhythm in my head. Rhythm in my head. Rhythm in my head. All I hear is come. All I hear is come. All I hear is come. I hear is come. calling me. Yeah. The rhythm in my head.
Rhythm in my head, the man, Brother B.
Yes.
Yeah, Brother B. So like that one I see Hits was involved. Hits was the producer.
Hits, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
yes,
Andrew
yes.
Phillip.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Big up to Hits on that
yeah,
one.
man. That was a little while back. So tell us a little bit about. You started in 2007, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
And so tell us the progression. This is it's a long time, boy. 2007, 2021.
It's
Just
a long
give us the highlights over the years. You started to give us a little bit. They said Toronto. Give us the highlights in terms of the songs and anything else you want to highlight.
Yeah. Well, I came on the scene 2007, as mentioned. Yeah, I got the opportunity to work with the great Jimmy King at that point in time. You know, so come out 2006, not on, decide to give it a go though. Try it, and we had a event on the same St. Mark's Day. Every year we usually have it, and we should call it Bonfire. And this is an event that I would say showcase a great deal of talent from St. Mark's. Like if you want to know the next upcoming talent, you come to Bonfire though. And doing that for a couple of years though, and wanting that I just wanted the opportunity was to get a good producer to work with. So when Jimmy King came, he heard me singing in Palm Miss. I was doing a dancehall tune because I started with reggae though.
Right.
I was doing a dancehall tune, and hearing me though, when I come down the stage, he come to me and he was like, "Man, this is the way you sing it. Like the way you talk is the way you sing." You know what I mean? So the man said there is a unique vibes there. This is something that I can work with, and you see, these are the things that we don't know as when a producer is literally searching and for a particular sound, though, So I didn't really take him too serious because at that point in time, I don't want to say that it was the frustration with always hearing that you're gonna get a chance or we're gonna work with you, And I didn't really take it. I've been very open here right now, And he did give me that chance though, and from the minute time he did, which I'm so grateful to the Most High for, sending him at that point in time. That's where everything started, because as I came out, just, dealing with his experience and, he being the great, man, the producer working with rhythms and vibes, and at that point in time, he had the ears of the people and was working with greats, greats that we know of within that point in time. Yeah, I just took off, the little... the rumor, I won't say rumor though, the drama came in with the Poke situation, and I took that, and from that, from that is greatness.
Right.
From that is greatness.
And tell the people a little bit more about King.
Oh, Jimmy King, man.
Yeah, man.
Big up to Jimmy King.
Tell the people
Jimmy King.
More.
Where I can really start with King. He's a humble brother, He's a brother that is very passionate about the music. They actually work with a band in the earlys, They had a Sunset band, So he always eating music to speak, and I always been hearing of him as a youngster coming up. He works with he work with, when I tell you greats like the Talpri, the Randy Isaac, he worked with all of them basically, Mr. Killer and so forth. So just been given that opportunity though, I can't really go in depth as to say like, siblings, to go through down that road though as to knowing King though. But what I do know and what is most important to me is that I did get that opportunity at that point in time, and I'm so grateful. So if you listen right now, King, big up yourself, man, and I do appreciate it. As the brother would have called humble giant, I'm very humble to the opportunity that was given. You know what I'm saying? So yes, man, yeah.
Over the years, what would you say was your biggest track?
Well, different people have different opinions. The mine is still stick with I ain't taking on no horn because there is two though. The one that you would have just played a while ago. Rhythm in my head. All right. You asked for one. You asked for one. I'll say no horn. No. I ain't taking. Lord, I ain't taking. I ain't taking on no one. So with that being said, I said let me just do something that I can relate to. And music have that way though. I'd always say music is that source of life. Because I always look at life without music and see what you're gonna get. You're not gonna get one.
Ain't no life, man.
So, So at that point in time I say, let me motivate self. you know, to be on top of, you know, something though that's very high in the culture. You say, what are you talking about, hon? Hello, you know what I mean? Right, you know. So I sang that song, and you know, it helped me, man. Helped me, you know, and I think it helped a great deal of people too. You know, it's like, this is something that we just gonna leave here. We're gonna leave it here. You know, we meet it here. So I actually did that song to motivate. So, you know, everybody will have a different opinion. Still like wine, who have pork, who have rhythm in my head, neighbor, you know, generation, and so many more. But this one is it for me though.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, listen, let's take one of your tracks again. Actually, it's one I like a lot too. Karma.
Oh, Karma.
Karma. So we're gonna move to Karma, and we're gonna take a little bit of Karma in, and then we come back, and you're gonna bring us up to date a little bit more.
Sure.
Yeah. So Karma. Move.
They take us away from our homeland, you see in clear. But all that they took away can now the fire that living way. Throw us away from the Caribbean, drop us on different island show. But they didn't know, no they didn't know. Cause when we get the shang beating and we in the jump road, something get inside our way, the fire within our soul. It's the music, they can't take it away from me. Take a look, and then you will see it's united we. Yeah, oh, united we. Yeah, united we. It's united we. The music, yeah. So if you see my sister gyrating and my brother moving his foot, don't call him a bastard, no, don't call him a brute. I'm about to tell you something, and that's why he's sing on his truth. It's the music that brought us together, so please don't hold that fire, it's united we. Yeah, it's united we. United we. Let me see you dance. Let me see you. Let me see you.
It was Uniting We, not Karma. That one was Uniting We. But you say, you know, these, when you look back to some of these videos and these music, you get very emotional. Tell us about that.
Well, my brother, the inspiration, it comes from the Most High. Most of the tunes that, you know, you would have run a while ago, like Rhythm in My Head, Uniting We, this two though, and I remember this one Stronger though. When they break me, they always make me. It's like I think it was the Most High himself, you know, singing, you know what I mean? Like, alright, the best way to explain it is that these tunes and them really get me emotional, because at the point in time of singing it, I can't tell you that I have an idea as to what was coming out, but it's just what the reading was putting in me though, and who I am though, you know, and what I want to, you know, the people to get. Because at that point in time, I was literally searching and trying to figure out self, you know, and I firmly believe right now it was a spiritual journey, you know. That's why it hit really hard, you know. And I think the depths, man, it just you know, I don't really have all the words, man, but I'm just, as I tell you, I'm grateful, you know. I'm grateful, yeah.
But you know, certainly the rhythm sort of dictates the song. When you get a rhythm, the rhythm leads the song, you know. And I've heard a lot of singers, you know, say that, and I hear you. You know what we're gonna do? You could tell us a little bit about how COVID treated you in terms of your music and all that.
Well, it's a rough time right now. That what is actually happening with the pandemic, and we can't really travel, we can't do shows. It's more virtual as it goes right now. But we are coping, we are coping, and everything is in the hands of the Most High. You see, how I really look at life, because COVID and the whole pandemic have taught me a great deal, and he taught me to he teach me to speak. Everything in life do happen for a reason. When you figure out the reason, you're gonna know it happened.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? What is happening right now is a time for we to actually learn a little bit more about self. This is what I'm feeling right now. You see what I'm saying? And that have done a great deal for me. Physically, spiritually. So this is really what happening right now. And I feel like when these things are in my corridor with you as an individual, you get to see the better you.
All right.
You get to see the better you.
I agree. It's a time to sort of retool, restock, dig a little deeper.
It's tough time, but it's a time for we also to put back our hands in the soil.
All that,
I'm saying.
yeah,
So
all that.
it's like
Back to
it's not
nature.
only just with the family. It's just like the brother to it's a whole heap. It's a whole heap, and I think this is a topic that I have to come back and we sit on, and we have that topic and a great deal of things to talk about, because just giving you the 1-2 steps as it goes. I've learned so much things in this pandemic. It was only me at a point in time being isolated, and just a great deal. Yeah, so this is really where I'm at right now. Yeah.
Lately, I've seen you sort of branching out. You on a nice rhythm, the rhythm I started playing at the top of the show.
Yes.
The country rock rhythm.
Yeah.
I love your song on that, man.
Do appreciate
your track on that.
Do appreciate it.
It's really, really, really nice. I think what it's called. It is
Can't
called
Prosper.
Prosper,
Yes.
man. Tell us a little about that song.
Okay, well, big up to the producer on the rhythm as well, and all the acts. I think they all did a wonderful job. When the rhythm come to me, though, I was like, you know what? It's all motivation for me. It's all motivation. And as I told you, a while ago, with what happened in the pandemic, this is a journey that journey have started for me. Inspiring and uplifting. Because we know of the last days that that revelation tell us that all this thing is at hand right now, and to me now is like I think the Most High is doing a pick out of the people that will be fighting this battle. You see what I'm saying? And you can enter this battle being in a position with a mentality that everything that's going on, that's what you want to bring to the table. I think that you see, we're living in a negative society. You be positive. Come on with positive vibes. Let's take on the rhythm. The rhythm come, and I just decide, like, with everything that's going on, the people that is doing the most in being negative and evil, your time gonna come. Everything that happens in life is of energy. That's how the universe, everything work with that energy. So always believe what you put out is what you're gonna get. So this is really what the rhythm tells me.
We'll tell you what.
Yes, man.
Here's a chance. We want you to sing on the rhythm for the people,
yes, man.
So this is Can't Prosper on the country rock rhythm. The man, Brother B, beautiful track, man. Beautiful. Let's hear it.
That, man.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
Yeah, man.
Look all the wicked I'm a do, the days are number. No evil from against me can prosper. They try to put me down, but the Most High bless me higher. No evil from against me can prosper. Me put you first, yes, it is a factor. No evil from against me can prosper. I pray a day, and everything will come after. No evil from against me can prosper. Me on my way, yes, me on my way. Father, please grant me yes upon me journey. Trying to do the right thing, yes, in every way. Father, send me beg of you, please don't let me stray. Look what's going on in the world out
day, negativity a rule, every day he display. Some kill Paul, yes, left him in the clay. So much jealousy, so much envy. So Father, when I asking for your blessing, that's my portion. I don't want to be a part of this commotion. Just give me set the fire to burn pagan, cause this is my mission. So me say, look all the wicked them I do, the days are numbered. Yeah, pull up, no evil from against me can prosper.
Yeah, man. Yes, boss.
Yes, man.
You know what?
Yeah.
Watch me. When it's nice, you have to do it twice.
Yes, man.
Let's go again, man. Let's take it again. From the top.
I pray a day and
Take it from the top.
will come up. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Look all the wicked them and do them days are numbered. No evil from against me can prosper. They tried to put me down, but the most I place me higher. No evil from against me can prosper. Me put you first, joy, yes it is a factor. No evil from against me can prosper. I pray a day and everything will come after. No evil from against me can prosper. Me on my way, yes me on my way. Father please and guide me, yes and on me journey. Try to do the right thing, yes in every way. Father, yeah, me beg of you, please don't let me stray. Look what going on in the world out there. Negativity a rule, every day display. Some kill Paul, yes, left him in the clay. So much jealousy, so much envy. So Father, when I asking for your blessing, that's my portion. I don't want to be a part of this commotion. Just give me set the fire to burn pagan, cause this is my mission. So me say, look all the wicked them and do them days are numbered. No evil from against me can prosper. They tried to put me down, but the most I place me higher. No evil from against me can prosper. Me put you first, try, yes it is a factor. No evil from against me can prosper.
Listen, yeah, the sit down, the sit down, yeah, man, the sit down.
Track, very nice track. Man.
Yes, man, yes, man.
You know, and we gotta be so blessed and always, like you say, a prayer a day, because with this everything going on, and look at what's happening right there in our neighbors in Trinidad, boy. I mean, up to just this week alone, a family member of mine died in Trinidad, and I know many other people in Grenada.
Sympathy, yes. Wow.
And I know many other people in Grenada who have lost family members right there in Trinidad, and so, we have to take stock and, make sure that that kind of situation doesn't end up here. And so we have to protect ourselves.
Definitely.
And I encourage everybody to go take that vaccination as quickly as you can, and let's get this thing rolling again. Yeah? But B, let me tell you, man, it's been we've been planning to do this for a while, and I'm glad that it actually
over 3 to 4 years already, man. Yes, man, yes.
We've been planning to do this, and I'm really glad that we actually got to do it. And so, don't you want to just say a last word to the people? Anybody you want to big up?
Yes. Well, to the producer, too much to mention. I just want to say though, I'm grateful for the opportunity that that you guys give. To my parents, enough love. To my little boy right now, son, I love you, and at least mom as it goes right now, and every to all the listeners, my supporters. Day one supporters who always believe that we here, no matter what, we here, we giving that support to the listeners, to the viewers, thanks for having me, basically. Though you didn't turn off the radio, you didn't say, what, I can't take on that, enough love. Alright. And thanks for having me.
Oh man, anytime, man.
Yeah, man, I noticed Craig in the building as well. Craig enough love, man, enough talent, from the little rock.
Yeah, man, the smallest, like I say, smallest parish in Grenada with the biggest set of talent there every time. Yeah. And just to name out some of that talent though, we have you, Brother B. We have Vaughn. Yeah. We have Cryave. Yeah. We have Hello.
Hello, yeah.
Right. We have Corona John coming up.
Yes.
Name some of those, man.
Well, it's a whole lot though. I mean, because I know the young ones as well too. Charger Boy, I know Young Weez, Young Mickey, and just so much talent, that you have Slider as it goes, and I can go on and on.
Right.
Because you see what really happening here right now is that Cryave and so forth, myself, Little Von, those resent some, because we take from the veterans as it goes, with the Super P and the LOs.
Right.
But what they are seeing right now, that there is opportunity, and I always love that. Always love, for the youths and them to get an opportunity and put their energy in that direction, because it's better that than, a violent part or a negative part. So, you've seen more upcoming talents, so just look out for them. And they're there, And to all, throughout Greenz as it goes, I know we're speaking about St. Mark's now, but all the young stars, just keep doing your thing. If you're in studio, everything gonna happen in due time. I always believe that, your time is there. You just had to put in, the work. And as I always say, when it becomes something that you love, is no work anymore. You understand?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Gain that passion, and love it. Because when you love it, it teaches you ways to master it. And that's it basically.
Yeah, man.
Yes, man. Yes.
Well, respect every time.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me again, man.
Real nice for coming through, man.
Yes, sir.
I know we're gonna try to end up now, Master Control. If we want to end on Karma. If we could get a video Karma, as Brother B takes his exit and we get ready for the man Cryave,
yes,
we'd love to hear the song Karma. Yeah. Yeah, Brother B.
Be careful how you live. Be careful what you do. Be careful how you live. Do to me. It's like doing to yourself. Do to her. You don't care about nobody else. I tell you it's karma, yeah. It won't leave you alone. Tell you it's karma, yeah. It does heat hot to the bone. Look how you glorify madness, money talk the crime won't stop. Every day with a gun on your side, you make the block turn hot. And mommy tell you now, that is not the way to go. But you keep telling me, mama, gunshot will put them loud. Every day you're on a mission, you out to kill. Say that's how you make your money and you got skill. Madness in your thought and it got reveal. You gonna kill that is your will, but here a different chapter. When I hear the shootout, the body hit a drop on the hard concrete, what a disaster. He never did know how he could have get hit by karma. Do to me. It's like doing to yourself. Do to her. You don't care about nobody else. I tell you it's karma, yeah. It won't leave you alone. Tell you it's karma, yeah. It does heat hot to the bone. Do to me. It's like doing to yourself. Do to her. You don't care about nobody else. I tell you it's karma, yeah. It won't leave you alone. Tell you it's karma, yeah. It does heat hot to the bone. Whether you're stealing or someone tell you lie, doing anything without no remorse to make others cry. Man, every day me begging you please to keep it real. Man, I tell you what me feel, cause I know that it is real. Cause when you least expect it will hit you back. And I know that you won't really like that. Yo, open your eyes upon this one, I want you to see. He gonna come back cause the life you run by energy. Today you think you win, but wait till tomorrow come. He's gonna meet you in this sorrow, yes he gonna come. So if you dig a pit for me, I beg you dig too. Today for me, tomorrow for you. Whether you win a space of power, don't abuse it, come by the hour, yeah. Come by the hour. Come by the hour, yeah. To me, it's like doing to yourself. Do to her. You don't care about nobody else. I tell you it's karma, yeah. It won't leave you alone. Tell you it's karma, yeah. It does heat hot to the bone. Do to me. It's like doing to yourself. Do to her. You don't care about nobody else. I tell you it's karma, yeah. It won't leave you alone. Tell you it's karma, yeah. It does heat hot to the bone. Look how you glorify badness, money talk the crime won't stop. Every day with a gun on your side, you make the block turn hot. And mommy tell you now, that is not the way to go. But you keep telling me, mama, gunshot will put them low. Every day you're on a mission, you want to kill. Say that's why you make your money and you got skill. Madness in your thought and need gun reveal. You gonna kill that is your will, but you're a different chapter. When I get the shootout, the man they hit a drop and the hard concrete was a disaster. He never did know how. He could have get hit by common. Dead to me. It's like doing to yourself, did to her. You don't care about nobody else. I tell you it's karma, yeah.
Greenz Music to the World is brought to you by Gittins Pharmacare, the pharmacy that cares. Halifax Street, St. George's. Natural Cool, Spiceland Mall Grand Dance. Cool clothes for cool people. The Computer Store Grenada Limited, Spiceland Mall Grand Dance. The Gamers Paradise with headsets by Razer, Conair, JBL, Sony, Astro, Logitech, and more. And Island Catering, without a doubt, the best food and catering service on the island. Gittins Pharmacare, the pharmacy that cares. Halifax Street, St. George's. Affordable access to care, a wide range of prescription drugs, medical supplies, health and beauty items, diabetic testing supplies, immune system support products, vitamins, supplements, and lots more. Visit us today or call 440-2165. Ask about or call in prescriptions, discounted items, and special delivery requests. Gittins Pharmacare. Care, convenience, expertise. We've got it all.
Yeah, and as we say, St. Mark is in the house today.
For sure.
Yeah, so from Brother B to the man Rashid, Cryave, Julian. Welcome, Rashid.
Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who's tuning in right now. Mr. Gittins, thanks to everybody who's having me here right now. Everybody who's listening in, everybody who's tuning in. Welcome to Greenz Music to the World. You're listening to your boy Cryave, Cryave, as I like to say it.
You know, today got the people with the special voices because, you know, we had Brother B voice, always like that big baritone voice. And you have a very nice voice to Cryave. Always, you know, a very special voice. Very unique and well spoken, you know.
Thank you.
But you were mentioning something with Brother B during the break. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Man, Brother B is. I grew up listening to his music, and if I would say there's an artist that inspired me from St. Mark, it has to be Brother B, and not just from St. Mark, but just an artist. He's so humble, so well spoken, so enthusiastic about music. And I remember back in 2019 when I came out with Genie Lover, and he was crazy supportive of that. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure if you go watch on YouTube Genie Lover, the video when I performed in the semifinals and in the finals, this man was next to the stage going crazy.
I remember
and he
that.
gave me that additional energy to just and trust me, he's so supportive, and I'm sure he would do it for any young artist because he knows, you know, that support is what really helps you to get to that next level. It helps you bring out that inner beast inside. So yeah, trust me, Brother B, love Brother B to the bone.
So Cryave, you the next generation of the Grenadian artists, and of course the next generation of St. Mark artists as well. Tell us first of all, what does Cryave stand for? Cryave.
Yeah, so Cryave essentially stands for Can't Resist Your Awesome Voice, and it's something I didn't come up with on my own. It's actually a close friend of mine, someone who's really close and has been following my music since I started doing hip hop and R&B and spoken word type stuff. They were like, you know, you have this infectious type of voice. It's like, I can't resist your voice. It's so awesome. And I was like, hey, that could be a nice catch line. And they should like, you should put it in your name. So I came up with that via those types of comments and stuff. And so far it's been, it's doing well for me. People are really appreciating the type of music that I bring. It's new age. I'm versatile, and because of my hip hop background, I'm able to bring that and produce music in soca that is slightly different to what people are used to, and that gives me like an extra push. People like that, so I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
And so you loved hip hop was your love at some point.
For sure. When I started off with music, I think when I first got into music, right, my brother, who's currently in England right now, his name is Romel. My whole family is a bunch of R's. So Rashid, Romel, Richard, Ryan.
Oh, okay. All right.
So my brother Romel in England, he was a big hip hop fan. He loved Tupac, and when he was leaving to go to England to study, he left his Walkman and a bunch of Tupac tapes and stuff like that, and it was literally a Walkman that used those cassette tapes. When I was younger, I had that on my hip. I would sometimes sneak it to go to school. My mom would tell me, don't go to school with that, you'll break it or whatever, and I used to sneak away with it because I loved listening to the hip-hop music. So that's what really started getting me going in hip-hop music, and from then on I just loved it. And when I was younger, people who know me perform, I would love to do Akon songs as well. So
Talking about your mom, who I know is deceased, one of the most touching videos that many people will remember was your acoustic version of
Palm Tree Corner.
Yeah, Palm Tree Corner, your acoustic version of Genie Lover. So we're going to actually start with that, and then we're going to come back and talk about your journey. I mean, I know about your journey, but you're going to share it with
of course,
with the listeners and viewers. So if we're going to play Palm Tree Corner, Genie Lover acoustic version by Cryave. So
if I found a genie, I think my first wish would be the one thing that I want more than anything in the world, and that is to see my mom one more time, just to spend some time with her, even if it's just for a minute, an hour, because she's my inspiration, she's my everything, and the reason why I'm still singing music today is because of her, and she's no longer with us. And if I had a wish, I'm telling you, it would be to see my mom again.
Genie stuck in a bottle of her. You know she have another, but if you rub she right, then you can get she out. You have a genie stuck in a bottle of her, keeping you undercover. This genie is magic, rub it and you good. That genie is playing with ya, that genie go lay with ya. You not getting no 3 wishes, that genie don't stay with ya. That genie is playing with ya, that genie go lay with ya. Oh my gosh, girl, you really do easy. The way you treat the man like you know you don't need it. Already have a man, say she telling her straight, but every other night she out with him busting champagne. What kind of thing is that? Why not tell him leave you? Why not tell him leave you and go on? He never mistreat you, but you'll never. You're stuck in your battle, but you still have him holding on. And when the time comes, you calling it so you could go. Why that is a genie stuck in a battle of her. You know she have another, but if you rub she, you can get she. Oh boy, you have a genie stuck in a battle of her, keep you under. This genie is magic, rub it and you cold. That genie is, that genie go. You're not getting, that genie won't. That genie is, that genie go play with ya, play with ya. Oh my gosh, my boy really think he's smart, but why he attack? But when he know he have a cat, he don't have a wife and 2 children, but he tell you he and the wife having problems. What kind of thing is when you tell him he feels you're like he getting, always giving you some excuse. your mouth. That is a genie stuck in her. You know he. But if you rub him, then you can get him out. You have a genie stuck in her. Keep you undercover, this genie, yeah.
Genie Lover. Yeah, man. That's a song that puts you on the map.
Yeah, definitely.
So tell us about the journey. Like I said, I know a lot of it. I have inside information, but share with the audience your journey onto the soca scene.
Well, as we discussed earlier on, I did start off doing hip hop music, and what really pushed me to go into the soca genre was a drive, a need to, what should I say, a need to succeed. You know, when people have this drive, this inner drive within them to see how far they can take their self, see how far you can push your music, see how the boundaries that you can breach, and that drive was instilled within me from my mom. So yeah, when I said that I would use one wish to see my mom again, definitely that's what I would do. She instilled that drive in me because she always believed in my music, always, and doesn't matter if it was hip hop or R&B or whatever song I would release, she would be all over playing it. She would play it constantly, and that love for my music and that love for me is what really drives that inner, because I feel like keeping my music alive, keeping what my mom loved about me so much, keeping that alive is essentially keeping her alive. Right. So I keep doing it and I keep pushing on because I know she's wherever she is right now and she's looking down at me very proud.
Nice.
So yeah,
excellent.
Genie Lover. A lot of people ask me, where you get this idea for this song? Let's just say something my mom used to always tell me. A fool learns from his own mistakes. A wise man learns from the mistakes of others. So take that and run with it.
Right. That wraps it up nicely.
That wraps it up nicely. So yeah, so the inspiration came about, and of course I was introduced to you, Mr. Gittins, who helped me on this journey. I couldn't get it this far without you. So of course a huge thanks has to go to you. And I'm seeing here, this platform that you created here is literally doing the same thing that you did for me for other artists. So I'm sure every Grenadian youngster like me out there is just loving that this is finally available for them, because I remember feeling very bottled when I was doing music, and it felt like it was going nowhere because I didn't have a platform to really come out and show it. And yeah, it's frustrating, and this program is really helping. So yeah,
thanks a lot, man. Thanks for that. That's the idea. Yeah. And I know you're a gamer, right? You're a big gamer, are you?
Well, I would say I'm a little above casual. So like they're casual gamers, people who play games. I am competitive. I like winning. Yeah. So when I play video games, I want to win.
I hear you. Well, the reason I ask is because one of the sponsors for this show is actually the computer store down there in Greenz, Spiceland Mall.
That's awesome.
I don't know if you've listened to their little ad, but they call themselves now the Gamers Paradise.
Oh yeah?
So you got to get down there.
I got to get down there.
And all the other gamers in Grenada, they've got a variety.
I should be the ambassador of this place now.
They shouldn't make you the ambassador, because I know how much you like gaming. But yeah, they have a variety of headsets. And you were surprised in the ad that somebody made a headset. Who were you surprised?
I think it was Razer, right?
You didn't know?
Yeah, I didn't realize that they were the sponsor. Razer headsets. Yeah, I'm a huge Razer laptop fan. I love MacBooks, but MacBook on the other side of the spectrum, Razer. I have a Razer Blade 15 that I play video games on. So yeah,
nice.
Definitely.
So yeah, so all you gamers out there, head on down to the computer store, the Spiceland Mall. They have a selection of great headsets for gamers. And like they say, they're the Gamers Paradise. And when Cryave came and he told me he liked my shirt.
Definitely.
Yeah,
that's classy right there.
Yeah, while you're down at the same place, the Spiceland Mall, head on over to Natural Cool. And they have the best men's clothes available and women's clothes. And they are also a sponsor of this program. So I want to just endorse them too,
Yeah,
the thing is, it's funny. Most of these places have been a customer first, and then that's the beauty of it. You're a customer, and then when you're doing something which makes sense, the people who you spend your money with want to get on board with you.
Yeah, exactly.
So you got to support. We have to support each other.
That's the beautiful circle.
The nice circle.
Yeah,
we have to support each other. So Rashid, tell me something. what is one of your favorite places in well, you're from Coast Guard.
Yeah.
You know, I forgot to ask Brother B exactly what part of St. Mark he's from. What part is he from?
River Sally.
He's from River Sally.
That's just like literally, that's practically Coast Guard. Okay, I'm just kidding. I would love to claim Brother B as Coast Guard, but yeah, he's from River Sally.
So River Sally's like just a
little way down.
Yeah.
Right. Past the bottom of Coast Guard. So
okay.
Going into all of them.
So tell me, what is one of your favorite places in St. Mark?
Oh my God. Anybody who knows me personally, they'll know for a fact that I love the outdoors. I know I said I'm a gamer, and that's contradictory. This man could be a gamer and love the outdoors. I'm a conundrum, people. I'm a conundrum. But I love the outdoors. I love rivers, streams, flowing water. I feel like flowing water and music, they do well together. And where there's running water, you'll find me. So one of my favorite spots in St. Mark would probably be the Salvery. That's a riverside with a beautiful view. There's a nice basin. You can take a dip. There's a rock you can jump off of if you're a kid and you like that. And there's even benches and stuff set up nicely. There's a pot side where you can cook, and my family usually goes there at the very least once a month, and I personally go there at least once a week just to chill. If you follow my Instagram stories, you'll see lately that I posted some pictures of there, because I feel like, Grenada needs to share the beauty, and our beauty is in our natural resources.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, for sure. The Salvery, definitely a hot spot.
The Salvery.
So yeah, if you want to see Cryave in his natural habitat, come up the Salvery. You'll more than likely find me there.
So Cryave, what you been doing? I know the music has been at a sort of standstill for playing out, touring, Soca Monarch and Groovy Soca Monarch and all that. So what have you been doing in this period, during this period?
Yeah, so first off, I just want to say I know that COVID-19 and the whole pandemic has been like super taxing, super crazy worldwide, and just to anybody who's lost people throughout this pandemic, I just want to send out my condolences, because there's nothing worse than losing family. I know a lot about that, so I just want to let you guys know that people like me, and we support you. There's people here, you can talk about it. Just know that we support you, and we're sending out the best well wishes. So yeah, as for what I've been up to, well, the pandemic has slowed down a lot of things. In terms of music, we can't have carnival as we would like to, no Groovy Monarch, of course. So I've really been going back, as we say, putting your hands back in the soil, right. But for my sake, metaphorically, in terms of going back to the roots of finding what I love about music, and just writing, and just coming up with new ideas, new themes, new topics, new songs, and I literally have a plethora of them at this point. I've started working on a silent EP. I started working on albums, because you never know when things will start booming again, and then you just want to get right back on that horse.
Right, and be ready.
Yeah, and be ready. Yeah. So I've been really getting into my writing. We're working on a music video. Yeah, we're working on some stuff. We're definitely working on content. We don't want to keep the Grenadian people waiting too much longer. We really want to push out some really great content.
And that music video is going to be dope.
It's going to be mad. Yeah. Keep an eye out for it, people. Money Fed Air music video coming really soon.
So the other thing is, I know you've been helping your sister too. With her business.
Yes.
So I just want to what is the name of your sister's business?
Oh my God. So people, Pete, my sister is a great cook, like an amazing cook. She makes the best pizza, and I'm not just saying that because she's my sister. Candy's Pizza is the best on the island.
All right,
that's a bold statement. That's a bold statement. But I've had friends come over, like after a photo shoot, and the cast of Ian and Tiffany. Tiffany, they came over after we did the video shooting, and my sister made them a pizza to go, as a show of appreciation for helping out, with the shooting and stuff, and they were blown away. Ian literally said, "Listen, I've been to Italy, I've had Italian pizza, and nothing I've tasted have been this good." Okay. Well, so, and I haven't even told her that, because I was like, Ian, listen, if you tell her this, she'll just go crazy. So I'm gonna keep this a secret. If she's listening right now, she probably just found out that people think so highly.
Next time I come up, make sure you have a pizza for me.
Well, of course.
Yeah, make sure you have a pizza for me. So Rashid, we're going to hear some music from you because this is what the people want to hear.
Yeah, of course.
They want to hear your music. So the next song we're going to do is a song which we did for the Stronger Together campaign.
Yeah, great campaign.
It was with you and Vaughn.
Me and Vaughn, yeah.
Right, and obviously hooked up, through this outlet, through this platform, and it was the Stronger Together campaign for St. Vincent.
Yeah.
And you and Vaughn did the theme song.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was called Stronger Together.
Better Together.
On what's the rhythm again? The
Cabana rhythm.
Cabana rhythm.
Yeah, Cabana
so
rhythm.
let's hear that. Stronger Together. Rashid, Julian, Cryave,
and the boy Vaughn.
And the boy Vaughn. And the man Vaughn. Boy Vaughn.
Two incredibly young entertainers who created a theme song for this effort. Here is Vaughn and Cryave.
Stronger, we better together. Stronger, we better together. Stronger, we better together.
Stronger, we better.
Stronger, we better together.
Stronger, we better together. Stronger, we better together. Stronger, we better.
Growing stronger. Oh, oh. We're better together.
Hands in the air together. Tell them we're better together.
We're stronger, stronger, stronger.
Come let me do this together.
Tell them we're strong together.
Tell them we're better together. And all I really need is my family and nothing could beat us. My friend them who does support me, and my neighbors who help to grow me. Oh Lord, once they supporting me, and music take the whole of we all standing here in unity. So nothing could ever top we know. Can you feel it now? 'Cause all we need is love. Be there with you, there with you. Can you feel it now? 'Cause all we need is love. Be there with you, there with you.
Growing stronger. Oh, oh. We're better together.
Hands in the air together. Tell them we're better together.
We're stronger, stronger, stronger.
We do this together.
Tell them we're strong together.
Tell them we're better together.
Join us with your brother right now. 'Cause all we really need is love. No, we don't want no war, no, no, no. We know divided we fall. So join us, and let me live together. We'll be stronger, stronger, stronger.
So can you feel it now? 'Cause all we need is love. There with you, there with you. Can you feel it now? 'Cause all we need is love. Be there with you, we're there with you.
Growing stronger. Oh, oh. We're better together.
Hands in the air, hands in the air, yeah, yeah.
Stronger, stronger.
Come let we do this together.
Tell them we're strong together. Put your hands in the air for listen. Hey, stronger, we're better together. Stronger.
Stronger, we're better together. Stronger, we're better together.
Hey,
Stronger, we're better together. Stronger, we're better together. Stronger, we're better together. Stronger, we're better together.
growing stronger. Oh, oh, we're better together.
Hands in the air, hands in the air, the air, the air.
Growing stronger, stronger, stronger.
Come let me do this.
Tell them we're strong.
Tell them we're better together.
Hey, stronger, we're better together.
Stronger, we're better together. Stronger, we're better together. Stronger, we're better together.
Stronger, we better together. Stronger, we better together.
Yeah, yeah. Stronger, we're better together.
Thank you very much, everybody. So much. Have a great night. Enjoy the beautiful Sabrina and the band.
Stronger Together.
Definitely.
Theme song for the.
And in this, the way the world is right now, we need some togetherness. You know that? We need some togetherness.
Absolutely. Yeah, theme song for the OECS campaign to benefit St. Vincent and the Grenadines during their challenging time.
Yeah.
I also want to mention Father's Day is coming up pretty soon. Father's Day is going to be on June 20th. It's funny about that. Let me ask you a question. You think that we promote Mother's Day more than Father's Day? I mean, tell me what you think.
The most controversial topic. I'm not gonna say we promote Mother's Day more than Father's Day. Mothers get all the ratings they deserve because they deserve it. You know, fathers play a more drawn back role in the family in terms of how we celebrate them, yes, but that doesn't mean they're any less important, of course. So you know mommy mommy always does get the
props,
the front
props.
yeah, mommy does always get the props, and that's perfectly fine. She carry you for the months and deservedly
every time.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah. So I just want to mention though to the mothers, because they have to do something for fathers on Father's Day, that one of the sponsors of this program is Island Catering, and they are going to be doing some nice things for Father's Day. First of all, the Friday before the Father's Day, that's Friday the 18th, they will have plated lunches for Dad. So maybe if not just the mothers could do this, but it may be anybody at work. If there's a father at work you want to appreciate, you can order a plated lunch from Island Catering for that dad on that Friday before Father's Day, and they'll deliver it to his lunch place. And of course, Island Catering, as everybody knows, has some of the best food in Grenada.
Yeah,
it's like one of the best catering services in Grenada, the best food. So Island Catering will be doing some of that on Friday, June 18th. Those could be delivered to wherever you like. The number to call, 444-2374 or 439-2374, and you can do that anytime from now.
And put a smile on Daddy's face.
Yeah, put a smile on Daddy's face. And then on Father's Day itself, they are going to be doing prepackaged pick-up or drop-off lunches for Dad. So you can order lunch for Dad. They can bring it home, bring it on the beach, bring it wherever you want to go. What's that spot in your favorite spot in
the Salary.
The Salary, bring it wherever you want. Have lunch with
have lunch.
Have lunch, with
that's
Dad.
A beautiful family outing right there.
Yeah, man. So again, Island Catering, they've got a lot of stuff going on for Father's Day, both on Father's Day and on the Friday before Father's Day. And you can reach them on 444-2374, 439-2374. Yeah, just want to get that in there for them, because again, we really appreciate their sponsorship of this program, because they are one of the people who have made this program possible for you to hear and for us to do. So Rashid, before we wrap up, is there any last thing you'd like to say?
Well, there's a lot of things I'd like to say, but I think I'll start off by thanking the listeners and the viewers, people who are watching, people who are listening, wherever you're from, whatever you're doing. We appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for having your boy Cryave on. Of course, thank you to Mr. Eugene as well, and the whole team who's making this program possible. As I made it very clear, this program is going to do wonders for our younger artists, giving them a platform. That's amazing. And of course, I want to thank my family, my sisters at home, Chanel, Candy, or maybe not at home or at work, or whatever they're up to today. I love you guys so much, Raiden, Raydel, my nephews, my family members. Yeah, just the whole of Coast Guard, CG, represent, big up the boy Vaughn, because we did that collab, and that was a really great song. It was for a really great effort as well. So it's for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Guys, donate if you can. It's a worthy cause. Yeah. So thank you guys so much, man. It's been a pleasure.
We're gonna go up with you doing something live. Again, you're very versatile. You could rap it, I've heard, and you do hip hop. You do other kinds of music. But this is a little one you did called Hello Hello, and I'm gonna have you sing this one as we go out. You're gonna sing.
You know that you.
Let me put it up. Let me mix it in. Let me put it up. All right, here we go.
Hello, hello, hello.
Rashid Julian, hello, hello. And we go up with this one.
Hello, hello.
Yeah.
You know that you've got me, baby, right next to my phone. You just need to call me, baby, when you are alone. Don't want me to tell nobody, I'll keep it on the low. Whenever I hear it ringing, hello, 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 baby. Oh my God, I love this song so much. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. Hello, 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 baby, baby. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, yeah. Hello, hello,
Listen.
hello, hello. You say your kiss is a secret. Well, I don't think I can keep it. Hell could never hotter than she call her first cell. Cause I don't want, no, I need it. Yeah. Girl, I need your direction. Who else gon' give you love and affection? Don't sell, I'll give your heart to an next man. Your smell, give a wall, I know you can have it all tonight. Anything you want, you deserve it all, baby. You can have it all tonight. I'll buy you a new car, diamonds if you want, baby. You can have it all tonight. Anything you want, just give me your heart, and you can have it all tonight. All tonight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe we could take a trip down to Grenada. Come, make me show you what we're made of. You don't need to go to work like you're laid up. Then maybe give me, you make me slay that.
Yeah, you did.
Back to my island. Me no need to figure that on my land. Me say me don't need to figure that on my land. For me she would run about on my land.
St. Mark, that's your boy, yeah?
Yeah, this is
your boy Cryave, every time. And Master Control, we're gonna just go over to the videos after this whenever you're ready. But Cryave, it's really nice having you in the studio with us today, man.
It's been a pleasure.
And
Thank you guys
you gotta
so
come
much.
back again sometime when you drop that new video.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for sure. Keep an eye out for it, people. Money, Fede, Cryave coming very, very soon.
Nice.
Hello?
Yo, what's that?
Walk one far right, talk to me.
What's saying? I had some fellas to do some music here for me and watch, between me and you best just come and just lock up that session for me, yeah?
See less, brother, you don't know the thing govern. Just make sure you have like a food there for me, you know?
Yeah, see you.
Soon come. Whoa, yeah. Well, you don't know it's Simon Akeem, reminding you to keep the music clean for them kids and them teens, yeah. Sound boy just squeeze out and lock this tune on repeat, no. Matter of fact, flip it and we'll know. Keep that big sound, yeah, on replay, ay. Keep the people them moving, cause once them empress start grooving, them rude boy I start pursuing. So no Big Mac 11 I go spray, ay. This your music had the thing we keep the violence at bay. So free up reggae music, make the people rock away. Strictly positivity is where we need it, our brain. So mute them gun tunes in your crate and go and turn your box up low, DJ. From you know you have the toughest sound, DJ. One boy show off your crown, DJ. Cause you know you're tougher than any DJ. Sound boy just squeeze out and lock this tune on repeat, no. Matter of fact, flip it and we'll know. Keep that big sound, yeah, on replay, ay. Keep the people them moving, cause once them empress start grooving, them rude boy I start pursuing. So no Big Mac 11 I go spray, ay. Once you play this reggae music for the people rubber dub, and you mix it and I blend it with a tempo where them love. Make everybody groove and kiss up on a hug. So nobody have no time for bust no gun. Once brethren bust a move, and when them bust a skank, him no worry about the pile of money where you mow the bank. When Empress move her waist and shake her leg, there's no more heartache and stress. So one turn your box up low, DJ. From you know you have the toughest sound, DJ. One boy show off your crown, DJ. Cause you know you're tougher than any DJ. So go and turn your box up low, DJ. From you know you have the toughest sound, DJ. Go and boy show off your crown, DJ. And go and burn Babylon down, DJ. Sound boy just squeeze out and lock this tune on repeat, no. Matter of fact, flip it and we'll know. Keep that big sound, yeah, on replay, ay. Keep the people them moving, cause once them empress start grooving, them rude boy I start pursuing. So no Big Mac 11 I go spray, ay. Yeah. They don't know music is universal language. So it depends on what message you put out in that music that shall manifest. entertainer, as a sound boy, as an artist, it is our responsibility to equip our music and our art form with a message and an energy that is going to reciprocate love. Cause it's only love we are dealing with, and with this sweet reggae music. So some boy just squeeze it, yeah. Some boy just squeeze out and rock this tune on repeat, no. Just keep it on repeat, yeah.
Yeah, the man Akeem, one of the most conscious artists in Grenada. Song Boy, that's the name of that one. And I want to thank all of you who've been watching us on television and through social media for the past hour and a half. It's just a little after 11:30, and we're going to switch over from TV. So I'm going to say goodbye to all our TV listeners, and we're going to switch over to Hot FM for the Greenz music mix. And so we'll take that up until about 12:15. So thank you for watching again on television, and we're going to move over to radio at this very time. Yeah, thank you.
Greenz Music to the World is brought to you by Gittins Pharmacare, the pharmacy that cares. Halifax Street, St. George's. Natural Cool, Spiceland Mall Grand Anse. Cool clothes for cool people. The Computer Store Grenada Limited, Spiceland Mall Grand Anse. The Gamers Paradise with headsets by Razer, Conair, JBL, Sony, Astro, Logitech, and more. And Island Catering, without a doubt, the best food and catering service on the island. Gittins Pharmacare, the pharmacy that cares. Halifax Street, St. George's. Affordable access to care, a wide range of prescription drugs, medical supplies, health and beauty items, diabetic testing supplies, immune system support products, vitamins, supplements, and lots more. Visit us today or call 440-2165. Ask about or call in prescriptions, discounted items, and special delivery requests. Gittins Pharmacare. Care, convenience, expertise. We've got it all.